If you believe that your biggest life decision, be it your career or any of your life choices, relationships, and important life decisions are fully and completely yours. I see confident hands. Thank you. What if I tell you that much of what you call as a choice is actually a code? A code, a code that is running for years ago, even before you have words for it. Not the code that Instagram uses to hijack your brain at midnight. The code that is running and governing your most important decisions of your life. Imagine a 21-year-old girl who has just cleared two of the toughest rounds of MNC company interview, and the final interview is in Bangalore. She was the only one who was selected in the entire class to succeed in that interview. She was very excited, she was very hopeful, and she was rushing to tell this news to her family. She shared it with the family. Her family also celebrated and enjoyed until she shared one line that the final interview is in Bangalore. The room went silent. Someone close in her family resisted, said, "No need to go. Sit at home. You won't be able to make it." She smiled and told to that family member that I can do it. Another time, the response was sharper. "Can't you listen? There's no point going. Just sit back home." At that time, a new code gets installed into that young girl's mind. The code of self doubt. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe even if I go and prove them right, what if I fail? The problem was not that someone doubted her. The problem was that she chose someone else's belief over her own belief. And that girl was me. And that was the biggest crossroads of my life. Because not someone else that didn't believe at me at that time, but I didn't believe in myself. And today I see the same invisible pattern in a lot of young people who are standing stuck in front of opportunities. Not because they lack talent, not because opportunities are not there, but because the invisible code is running in their mind. And I call it as the silent algorithm. Today, years after, the same girl is standing in front of you all, giving all the young people permission to choose differently. Today, I want each one of you to explore a question. Are our choices are really our choices, or Are they are inherited from someone else's words or stories? Today world is changing fast. AI has came up, automation has come up, and AI is not waiting for permission. Automation is also not waiting for permission. Everything is changing fast. Technology is changing fast. Are we? Tomorrow does not rewards compliance and safe thinking. Tomorrow rewards original expression. Tomorrow rewards independent thinking. Tomorrow rewards courage to take action. Tomorrow rewards willingness to keep going no matter what. And in today's world, what we are teaching to young people with best of the intentions, are we training young people to thrive in the future world, or are we training young people to survive in a world that no longer exists? After coaching thousands of young people, what I have noticed is that most of you believe that young people want success, but beneath success there is a deep link of belongingness that I want to share here. I want to share a story. There was a young girl, she's 7, she's sitting in a classroom, and teacher asks a question. She was not sure about it. Still, she hesitated and tried to answer it. The answer was wrong. The teacher gently corrected her in front of everyone. The class moved on. Everybody gets carried on with their own work. But that girl still was there. 25 years later on, that girl is sitting in a boardroom. A miraculous idea came in her mind, and she resisted sharing that because of that same old flush that she experienced in the childhood while she was 7. Here's our systems. Here's we as people, as nurturers, have done with best of the best intentions. We rewarded having good marks. We rewarded compliance. We rewarded pleasing authority. We rewarded choosing the safe path. And we subtly punished emotional expression. We subtly punished failures. We considered failures as a character flaw, not as feedbacks or lessons. And I want to share here that our childhood is the lens through which we see the world. A child that is safe and emotionally nurtured in childhood will grow up as a healthy individual who has high self-worth and high confidence quotient. A child who believed that in childhood that he or she needs to earn love through performance can become a people pleaser or perfectionist later on. So, what to do? Can we rewrite this silent algorithm? Yes, we can. And I have coached thousands of people And what I realized is that change does not happen with dramatic breakthroughs. Change happens with one word, and that one word is pause. Literally, pause. PAUSE. Pause is a 5-step framework that can help you to rewrite that silent algorithm that has been running for years long and is impacting your life decisions. P, pause. Pause the inherited belief as soon as it comes into your mind. So whenever you catch up yourself thinking negative, maybe I'm not good enough, I cannot do this is not my cup of tea. Pause at that time, because you cannot examine something that is running at full speed. A, ask. Ask yourself, is this truth or is this coming from some past memory, past conditioning, or old circumstance story? You understand its emotional root, where you have first learned that you are not good enough, or you are safe only if you are invisible, or you cannot do this or that. See from where it first came up. It can be any of your childhood wound, some past memory from cultural settings, environment, school, family, anywhere. So see from where it is coming. S, strengthen self-worth and belonging. So this you can do in many ways, and this is very revolutionary if you do that. So you can enhance your self-worth and confidence by spending time with like-minded people who accept you as you are, or by trying out new things to rewire your brain. It can be also simply saying no what you don't feel like doing. E is for explore courageously. Because our brain needs evidence, right? And evidence can only come when we try, when we experiment. So here's the new algorithm. Our old algorithm says that fear is normal, but our new algorithm says that taking responsibility is a need of our. Old algorithm says approval seeking. New algorithm says authenticity. Old algorithm says compliance or submission. New algorithm says courageous exploration. In the end, I want to leave you with something. Whenever you are at crossroads at any point of time, always remember, you don't need only a map or a direction to go ahead. You will need a permission. Permission to question what you have been told to want. Permission to feel what you have been trained to suppress. Permission to question and still feel worthy. Permission to fail and still feel worthy. And permission to define success in your own terms. Because here is the truth about algorithms, that they can be rewritten. And always remember, you are not the code. You are the coder. Tomorrow will belong to those who don't follow the safest path. Tomorrow will belong to those who are brave enough to rewrite the silent algorithm within them.